Hello and welcome to episode 2. I review the music. I hope you like
YouTube! Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of my music review videos, where I review music that is old and new, popular and unpopular. And today we're going to take a look at With Shivering Hearts We Wait by Blindside. With Shivering Hearts We Wait by Blindside. Blindside is a rock band that started in the Christian underground scene in the early 90s and 2000s. They are from Sweden. Christian, Simon, Marcus, and Thomas. Their last names are extremely hard to pronounce, so I'm leaving it out. Very straightforward instrumentation. Christian is the singer, Simon is the guitar player, Marcus is the drummer, and Thomas is the bass player. This band is very tight. You can tell they've been playing music together for a long time. You can tell they're friends. You can tell that each musician has fun parts. There's never any lulls. There's never any part where one person is doing way more than any of the other members in terms of like showing off. They're just a solid band. And this album is my personal favorite of this band's discography. Great songs on the rest of their discography. Totally worth checking out. But today we're going to take a look at With Shivering Hearts We Wait, which was released in 2011. The overtones of this album are very moody and kind of dark. It's more, I think, than anything, it's just fun. It's a fun album, but not fun in like a woohoo, let's party. But it's just, it gets you excited. It's an exciting album. There's anthems of hope. There's anthems that it's just like, oh yeah, headbanging kind of stuff. There Must Be Something in the Water, track number 1, is a piratey, adventurous, symphonic song that gets you excited for the rest of the album to come. It starts off with just with a bang. It just drops right in. Track number 2, My Heart Escapes. As straightforward of a rock song as they come. It starts right in with a really big drum beat, kind of riding with a rim shot. Rim shot is where you hit the drumstick on the rim of like the toms. Just solid guitar, bass, vocals. It's so easy to listen to even for people that don't like rock or heavy music. It's just a punchy song. It's just good. There's a lot that rides on the second song of an album because that's where you really start to see what the rest of the album is going to become. The first one it's almost like a facade of the album when you start to get into the meat and you say, okay, this is kind of what we're going to expect from the rest of the album, and it does a good job. Track number 3, Monster on the Radio. It has an almost comical MIDI drum track that it begins with. The message of the song, Monster on the Radio, almost like it's making fun of pop music. The monster that radio pop hits or radio music makes you become, and you have to sell your soul. Obviously this band has never broken the mold. Every other person you ask who Blindside is, they're probably not gonna have an answer for you. The lyrics of the chorus are great. I'll give everything I have and more to the monster on the radio. A star shines brighter than before when you're a monster on the radio. And I scream and I fight and they chew and they spit me out. I'll give everything I have and more to be a monster on the radio. I just think that's so cool. It does a great job of being a smart rock song and yet being kind of fun and making fun of pop music, if that's your thing. Track number 4, It's All I Have. Its lyrical theme is a little lighter. I feel like it's more sentimental. It seems like it's about a marriage. I could be wrong. The first 3 tracks are pretty hot and heavy, and so this song kind of brings it down a little bit, makes it a little more lighthearted. Track number 5, Bloodstained Hollywood Ending. Anthemic rock song. The chorus of this song, I cross my heart and hope to die. You gave your all and so did I. Close your eyes and see, this is a bloodstained Hollywood ending. That's a very Blindside chorus, so if you want a feel of the rest of their songs, that's a good flagship for that band. Track number 6, Our Love Saves Us. Kind of an ambient, synth-textured electronic rock. It actually features the title of the album. With Shivering Hearts We Wait, Christian sings in the bridge. I think it's creative when a band can reference a lyric from their album as the album title and not necessarily have to promote a single or a theme of any kind. Although this album is very much themed. The photos, we've got a guy wading in the water, and then he's running. We see him walking through a forest. He's running, he's getting kind of dirty, and he kind of looks tired. Here, he's out of breath. Here, he looks dead. Here, he looks very dead. I guess he's born again. I don't know. Here we see him, he's on the beach, and so he's on the verge of going into the water. Here's the album cover, and he's wading in the water. And then, I love this, he's gone. It's left for interpretation, but it feels like a concept album, which is cool. Track number 7, Bring Out Your Dead. Obviously, some Monty Python influence there. Bring Out Your Dead is definitely like the heaviest song on the album. It's very punchy and just kind of opens with a bang. Good, simple, solid riffs, grinding bass, chunky guitar chords, drums that you feel in your chest. Christian has this amazing ability to transition from singing to screaming. It's actually one of the things that I think made Blindside so popular back in the 90s and early 2000s was his ability to go from clean, kind of passionate vocals and blending it almost seamlessly into just screaming his guts out. This song is a good example of that talent that he possesses. Track number 8, Withering. It's an artsy rock track with ambient piano at the beginning and strings. It's almost got a desperate feel to it. Like I'm withering, help me. More lyrics for you. Hey, I'm still glorious, but I'm withering like roses in the fall. Again, open for interpretation, but very colorful and well thought out. Track number 9, Cold, is a fast-paced rock anthem with creative guitar textures. I like this song a lot because as a guitar player myself, I love songs where the guitar is literally not even playing notes. No actual notes coming out. It's like muted and just... It's like the last straightforward rock song of this album. Track number 10, There Must Be Something in the Wind. My personal favorite song on this album. This is such a cool song. And to me, if you're not going to listen to any other song on the album, listen to this song. It seems like it's a sequel to the first song because the title is so similar. The first song is There Must Be Something in the Water. This song is There Must Be Something in the Wind. Duh. It comes on like a rock song with dark Steve Miller kind of chords. If you've ever listened to Steve Miller, Take the Money and Run, Space Cowboy, Fly Like an Eagle. Steve Miller was famous for kind of having a softer guitar tone, not really heavily distorted, just chunky. And this song begins with that kind of feel, and then Christian just singing these lyrics that are very passionate and spiritual, but haunting. The percussive elements are real drums, so actual drummer, Mr. Marcus Dahlstrom, and electronic drums. This album came out in 2011, so not super early, not that long ago, but long enough ago to where there was definitely MIDI stuff generated through like computer software was a little bit inferior or could be inferior, but this song does it very, very well. This song evolves and takes you on a wonderful ride. The first half of it is almost symphonic and dreamy, and then all of a sudden it starts to unfold. We have like groovy bass and the drums get a little more driving, and then all of a sudden we get into this like Paul Oakenfold heavy synth like breakdown, and it's fantastic and it's exciting, and I would recommend listening to this song while you're driving. Drive the speed limit, but drive somewhere that you enjoy driving, that is fun with lots of curves. Be safe. The song ends, which concludes the album, with just this beautiful synth melody, or symphonic melody, string melody that is kind of repeated throughout the song. But this album is smart. Musically, it's precise, fun at times, it's deep at times. Would definitely recommend. I give it 9 out of 10 stars. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions for music that you would like me to review. And I will see you next week. Take care. Okay, bye. See ya.
Hello and welcome to episode 2. This is my show. I review the music. I hope you like.
It starts to. Get her done. Well, howdy, partners. Welcome to episode 2 of this here music review show on the YouTube. Excuse you. It's freaking cold out here, man.